Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can hear you. I think I got a little bit of a delay, like always.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is acting up. So if I freeze, because it's tripping.
Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Erica.
Hey everybody, hey Erica, hey Miss Cheryl. Who else is in here?
That's it. They chatting, talking about the weather. Looks like.
I'm trying to find the video so I can share it.
Hey, GT.
Hey GT.
How is y'all Saturday going? What did you do?
I did all kinds of stuff.
Did you really,
All
Gina?
kinds of things.
Did you really?
Nope.
Did you? But did you really?
Nope. The fact that I said I did was the clue. Hmm. I got up this morning. I did go do my errands. Went to the store. Went to Costco and Kroger, and came home and kind of just been chilling ever since. Oh, I did a video, but it's not for this channel. I do have a video. Well, I put out a video for this, not this
I
channel.
saw
I'm on
your
TT's channel.
potato
Look, I'm
video pop
crazy.
up.
I'm crazy. I put out a video on my channel, um, and I recorded a video for Humble Stewards. So I did a little bit of stuff. Hey, G Mama.
Hi, G Mama.
I just need to go to your channel
Miss
because
Cheryl
it's
says
not
she saw
popping
your
up in my.
video.
I know. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. I think everybody in here I remember seeing a comment from. I always try to respond to everybody's comments.
I'm so bad
There
at
we
that,
go.
y'all. I see them, but I don't respond all the time. So
I
we are
try.
making pickles. And this is my first time. I'm using two different kinds. I'm using Mrs. Wage Sweet Pickles Mix. That's for the bigger pot. And then for the smaller pot, I'm using Mrs. Wage Kosher Dill Pickles Mix.
And I am using the deal as well. Just only the deal.
This
Mrs.
is my
Wages.
first time doing it.
Now I think the packet that you have, where's the other part to it? The part you tore off.
It says refrigerator pickles.
Uh-huh.
I just realized that.
I only know because I have that pack as well. That's
Uh-huh.
not the pack I'm using today, but I do have that pack, and I was like, that kind of looks like the pack for the refrigerated
Now,
pickles.
are they the same ingredients?
Let's take a look. See, I don't know. This one has salt, preservatives, salt, maltodextrin, dehydrated garlic, spice extractives,
Mm-hmm.
and citric acid.
That's what I have. Not in the same
Okay.
order, but
I
that's
don't
what I
know
have.
that it matters. I don't know what I didn't look to see because I have both packets, so I didn't
Uh-huh.
look to see what the difference was in the two. Because I don't know that you couldn't do refrigerator pickles from the other stuff either. I don't know what the difference would be, honestly. So
Well,
on the stove, I have my
hey, Mike.
water, vinegar, Mrs. Wages in a pot. I need to let it. It's hot, but it's not boiling, so I'm going to let it come to a boil.
Mm-hmm.
I have my jars in the canner, um, hot. And I'm doing pickles, and I'm gonna do some green beans and some carrots. I'm
Are
gonna pickle
you
all three.
putting dill in yours?
Uh-oh, I think I'm breaking up. Say that again.
Are you are you putting dill in yours?
And all of mine.
Okay, well I
I
got
didn't.
dill. I'm gonna wash it up and get it ready.
Oh, you mean actual deal? No, I don't have any
Okay.
deal. Oh no, I
Okay.
do have deal. I could put dill in mine, but these are mine is a deal. The dill pickle, and I can. I mean, it definitely is deal.
Okay.
Mhm. But I do have some. I have some dried deal.
I'm gonna use mine just because I'm gonna need to put it in something. So we're gonna put it in there.
Can you guys hear me? G Mama Kenny. Uh oh. Can you hear me, Tia?
I can hear you, but you were choppy.
I can tell because it was buffering on my side. G Mama said that the two packets I think are different. It's different for canning.
Okay.
It makes it makes a difference with canning, the
Well, I do
refrigerated
know
ones.
when you're
Were you
canning,
doing?
you're doing pickles. If you're not doing an approved recipe, you should make sure you have at least a 50-50 vinegar to water ratio. Like, don't have
I was
more
going
water
to
than
ask
vinegar.
you that.
Mhm. So I was counting while I was
I
putting
was
in
going
there.
to
I was
ask you
like,
that. That
okay,
was
what?
my first thought.
Hmm.
I think
So
that's probably the difference in ours. It's not the mix what's in it; it's what you put with it. So mine calls for 7 cups of water, 3 cups of vinegar.
okay, this says, and it's a smaller pack. It said 3/4 cup of vinegar, and I put in 1 cup, and then 2 cups of water. So I'm gonna go add another cup of vinegar. Thank you
Yeah,
for
so calls for more
letting me
vinegar
know.
probably because it
Yep.
pickles for less time. These are getting canned, so they're going to be, yeah,
Thank you.
that's what
Thank
it
you,
is.
Mama.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I'm in my kitchen live, I don't know why I'm not that far from my Wi-Fi. Actually, it just gave me more bars by me just pushing it up a little bit. It always gives me trouble. I don't understand it. Hey, Urban.
Hi, Urban.
Urban. I didn't check in to see if you were live earlier when I was out and about, but I didn't see you in my feed all day. I didn't get a notification. You didn't go live, did you? You didn't. You probably didn't go live because I've been on YouTube, but I didn't see you on there. But did you hear the where the meetup is going to be at this year? They're coming to my city, and I know you're not that. I mean, it's not crazy far for you to get here. You was in the streets. Me too, girl.
Comes in the streets.
Me too, girl. So the meetup is in Ohio.
Gina has home court advantage, y'all. Gina has said that she will put us up if we need it. She is willing to cook, make some meals for us. She is ready. She is ready for us all to come and see. She ain't froze.
I blinked. I was like, dang it, I blinked.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't, y'all.
It's Ohio. They know. Look, yes, G Mama. It's Ohio. G Mama in Ohio.
Hey, unicorn lady.
Hey, unicorn lady. Right. I was trying urban, and then I was like, dang it, I blinked.
I knew you were froze from the minute.
Listen. But yes, it's in my city. Matter of fact, I've been to the location before. That was the first place I went when I met up with Zach for instruction. That's Fat Guy with Guns. And yeah, I'm excited. So
And Zach
Urban,
has a video on his channel if you want to like kind of scope it out. It's really nice.
yeah, he did. I heard he did. I haven't looked at it, but I did hear he did that. Do you remember girls regular makeup is yes in Ohio, and Urban. So I think it's okay. Give the dates again, Erica. Is it the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, or did I add a day? Give the dates, please. Urban, pencil it in. Let me know because you need to be here.
All
If
right,
there's
so this is
look,
boiling. I'm gonna start to pull my jars out.
yeah. Let me get up because I am bubbling on my brine.
It's the 21st and 22nd.
See, I added a day.
You did add a day. I'll be pickling cucumbers and okra.
I wanted to do okra, guys. That was why I grew okra this year. My okra is going really slow. But I wanted to pickle some okra and I was gonna buy some, and it looked horrible at the grocery store. Don't look at all that crap going on in there. That's all the stuff I've been harvesting. It's in baskets in front of my cabinet in there. Onions, potatoes, tomatoes, and I think that's it. And peppers. Hey Mike. Act like it's not there. Every time I get up, just don't look. You will work on. We're gonna talk, girl. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna email you. All you need to do is have the days free. That's all you need to do. We're gonna talk. I want you there. I want you there. I want you square. I want you there. All right. So I'm about to start packing them because I think they're ready. I mean, my brine is ready. That's all I was really waiting on. Yeah, it's not working.
Gina, how are your cucumbers? How'd you slice them up?
I did like almost like your burger slices.
Okay. Okay.
Because I still had spears from the last time I canned them, so I was like, I'll do this. I'll slice them. I've done both ways before that. Oh
I
yeah,
have these little small ones.
that mine were the smaller ones. Those were the mini cucumbers. The
But
only way
I'm not trying to use all my jars. So if they start to take up too much space, I'm going to slice them.
okay. Yeah, the only way I haven't done pickles is whole, which why not? I just haven't.
I don't like, so I'm only getting 4 in a jar. I don't like that. I'm going to cut some into spears.
Oh, you got them whole.
Yeah, I like them whole.
Yeah.
Y'all got to excuse me, this vinegar.
Yes, it's strong. All right. So these are some whole carrots that I peeled and sliced up. So I'm gonna do some carrots.
squeezing mine down in there.
Yep, that's what I was doing, just pressing them down in there. I didn't know how much would fit, so
I don't know either. And then here's my okra. I'm gonna start to do the same. And I have a couple red here and there.
this a quarter head space.
Oh, I think it's half.
Half, okay. All right. And these are my beans. I cleaned them, cut the ends off and stuff, and just put them back in this little bag. I've never pickled green beans, but I've seen people do it on YouTube, and I was like, I'm gonna try it.
I've done it before.
Yeah, they call them dilly beans.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to try dilly beans.
Oh, I had enough room. I had enough jars. And I'm going to start to cut mine to even them out. Some of the okras.
Yeah. All right. And now the cucumbers. I gotta cut up the other cucumbers. I didn't know if I was gonna need them all or not.
Okay, so all of mine are in jars. Since I had some extra room, I'm going to put all my spears that I was trying to make room for into one jar.
Hey, Miss Felicia.
Hi, Miss
Hey,
Felicia.
I don't know who else we might have missed that came up in here.
Sorry.
David Corey's in here.
Hey, David. Now I'm just pushing dill down into all of them. All of them are getting dill, even though some of them are sweet. Just because I got a lot of dill.
looks like I'm gonna have 4 jars, 2 cucumbers, so 2 pickles, 1 pickled beans, and 1 pickled carrot.
Okay, I'm gonna start filling my jars. I'm gonna start with the dill pickle mixture because I am the only one that wanted that.
All right. You said a half, right?
Let me double check. I don't see it. Yep, half.
Okay. All right. I debubbled. I'm gonna clean these rims. Hey, Lady Dagger status. Hey,
Ah,
Status.
okay. So I have one more jar. Now I am going to debubble.
All right, yeah. Turn this off.
That okra likes to float up.
All right. That's the beans for some dill
That one looks
green
so-
beans, carrots, pickled carrots, and pickles. Now that brine is strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see how much fits in this jar with the brine that's left, and if it's a full jar of brine, I'm gonna can it. What did I do with the right here?
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. So I had some left. Oh yeah, we're gonna can that. Stick this in the sink. It's just a little bit from the top, so I'm gonna add a little water to it. We gonna can that, guys. Perfect. Oh, it's hot. Hot, hot.
Okay.
Ooh, hot. Lord. Ooh. Hot. We got some space. Hmm.
How many jars did you end up with?
4 jars with something in them, and the fifth jar is just the juice left from the brine. So the brine left.
I don't have enough brine.
So
I
5 total. I didn't use all my carrots, guys. I didn't have room for all of them. So I'll just eat them at another time. All right, I'm back. So, what up, broke? So, y'all, did everyone stay cool today? I did. For those who came in later, we're making pickles and pickled things. So we're pickling. Yeah, we're pickling. I'm pickles and okra. I'm doing pickles, green beans, and carrots. And we use the Mrs. Wages. I used the deal. She used deal and which one?
Sweet.
What was the
Sweet.
deal and sweet? And yeah, you just add water and vinegar to this seasoning, and it gives you all the other stuff that you would normally put in your brine already in the packet. We brought that to a boil. You get your jars ready, heat it or whatever. You add everything to the jar, add the brine to the jar, to a leaving a ½ inch space from the top.
Mhm.
And now we are getting our things up to pressure. I'm using my steam canner. You're using what, your electric?
Yep. Show that.
You're using her electric canner.
You can taste the brine, the big pot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey, mister.
Hi.
How you
The big
doing?
pot.
I'm doing good.
Just dip your finger in it. You don't want to spoon. You don't want to
Which one?
The big pot. You don't want to taste the other one?
No. Don't trust you.
He don't like sour pickles.
Oh, see, I like the
I
tart.
do too. The more you pucker,
Yes. Yes. Gina, you put jars of all three types together in a canner. They process the same time. For pickling, I believe so.
Chewy. Yeah, bell for you.
And it's only like, what is it, 10 minutes?
yes, 10 minutes.
Once it comes to pressure, 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Yep, for pickling, I believe so. Most things, I think the longest for pickling, or I should say pickling for water bath, I think the longest I've had to do a canning on water bath is maybe 15 minutes.
I think I've gone up to maybe 25.
What do you think was up to 25? And I can see if I canned that item.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
What do you think took up to 25?
I feel like it was either something with tomatoes. I don't know if it was just like stewed tomatoes or what.
See, I
Maybe-
can't remember.
When like just raw pack,
Mhm.
regular like whole tomatoes. I'm thinking.
Because I've done, that's why I said maybe I have and just don't remember. Because I've done whole tomatoes, I've done crushed tomatoes, I've done pasta sauce, I've done pickled peppers. I still have pickled peppers from last season. I pickled, I did candied, I did, listen, y'all remember.
She did all the peppers.
All the things I had to do with them peppers because my peppers were overproductive.
Mhm.
So I did pepper jams, I did crushed peppers, flakes, I did pickled, candied, I did the candy ones, but I did something else different too with them, I think.
Lady Dagger status, you can water bath carrots, but only because they're being pickled. So with canning vegetables, they don't contain enough acid. So that's why we usually pressure can them. But because they're being pickled, you're adding that acid in. So you can pickle beets or, asparagus, green beans. Gina is doing green beans. But if you're just doing green beans and water, it needs to be pressure canned. But you're adding the acid.
Right.
Brooke said, what do you think about that electric canner? I love my electric canner. I like gadgets. I like things. And I
do
love
too.
it.
I have stopped being so horrible with gadgets because I will buy all of them, and then they be in the boxes and never.
No, mine are coming out. I will say that's one thing that I'll try to like consider when I see something new. How often am I going to use it? If I'm going to use it,
when I buy it, I'm going to use it all the time. I used to have a meat slicer. I don't mean the electric knife. No, I had a meat slicer. I finally gave it to my brother-in-law because I was like,
I'll do it when I get off live.
Ooh, he did some smoked peppers for her, y'all.
Smoked peppers, so smoked jalapenos, which will be chipotle, and some poblano, which will be ancho.
I need to smoke my poblanos because I have a plant and it finally is putting out poblanos.
They smell so good. They smell so good. They'll go in, they've been smoked for 4 hours and then they'll go in the dehydrator tonight. And then I'll grind them in the morning.
The pressure cleaner is broke. The only reason why this process is working for us is because we're pickling. But if you're doing just vegetables, you need to pressure can them.
Yeah.
And we both have a Presto pressure canner.
Which canner is more practical for vegetables? Oh, is that what you were answering? The pressure canner? Yes, you need to pressure can them.
And if you need direction on how to pressure can those things, what you got there? I see it. I see it.
Trash.
Yeah.
But if you need direction, Tia has a video for green beans, corn, What else have you done? Carrots? Have you done carrots?
You name it. Mushrooms, greens,
Say,
tomatoes.
pressure canned vegetables in her playlist.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I've
You
done
know
all.
what? Let me give you a heads up, Lady Dagger Status, because listen, I was stressed out about the platanos. My plant was getting, it was darn near as tall as me. I'll kid you not. I even have it in my videos when I do my garden tour, and it was not putting off anything. So I was like, I'm just gonna trust the process. Eventually,
Yep.
hopefully, it puts off some peppers, and now it's loaded. So just know, you know how slow peppers go. These are slower. They are slower, but the plant will continue to get taller and taller and taller, branching out and everything. It might even flower, but it took forever before it started putting off.
I had
Um,
wanted, Miss Felicia gave me paprika, and I was going to smoke them to make my own smoked paprika. And those were in the same beds as the squash, and the squash completely took over. Those
yeah.
plants are like this big. I'm not gonna get no paprika this year.
I'm not gonna be growing squash like I did this year, next year. Those squash plants have been the bane of my existence. I just don't.
I'm
And they are
over it.
still putting off fruit. I am finding new squash in places every day.
Nope, I got rid of them. Got rid of them, and my fall garden is officially planted, y'all.
I have started my stuff, but it ain't in my garden yet.
It's out. You know, I don't do starts. I don't do. I'm gonna put it right in the dirt. So that's
That's how broke grows. So yeah, there's a lot of people who grow like that. T-Nog, I just have more success with the starts.
move the paprika to a container. Well, it's good now. I took those squash are gone, and it's actually when I like prepped my soil for the my fall. I made sure that I gave it like some extra love, and my daughter gave me some more fish water from her tanks. So it should be taken off, but the way it's been around here, I don't know if the frost is going to come first.
Hopefully not.
According to Lydia, it was 49 degrees the other day.
Listen, I was like, girl.
I was like, that's almost snow.
TikTok said it is. Why are you listening to TikTok? We live here. I know what 49 degrees feels like.
Do you realize what 49 degrees is?
My bills were slow too, but they're starting to produce now. My sweets were slow. I've been able to harvest maybe 6 or 7 so far, and I have 3 more that are really close out there right now.
I'm gonna see if mine is boiling yet.
Mine is because it's whistling too. I can hear the.
It's not.
Down.
Come here. Did you go for Papa's? Kodak, come here.
I know, Unicorn Lady, y'all got that heat. I'm not ready for winter, me neither, even though it's really hot still. Yeah. Lady Dagger, are you Texas as well? Where are you at? Are y'all going to be at the Soil Expo? I don't know, bro, because the Soil Expo is always around the same time that I have a conference that I have to go to with my job. I don't know yet where I have to go or when I have to go or even what state it's going to be in. When they announced the month, I was like, I told Sherry too. I was like, I was hoping you wouldn't say it. But I get it because you want to do it before it gets too hot, but that's not a good time. New Jersey. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still warm here, but it's like this week was hot. It got in the 90s all week, but
Yeah.
You hear us say this week. Like we've been getting those type of temperatures.
It wasn't all week for me. It
wasn't for me either.
What is that? I think it was Monday or Tuesday that it was in the 60s all day long, and then the very next day in the 90s.
No, it was in the 90s by the time I got home from when I came home. I know they're in April, but I don't remember the dates, Erica. Bro, when is the dates for the Soil Family Expo?
There's angel hair in there, right in front of you.
This?
No, right. Yeah, back where you were.
Mister, when the food gonna be ready? Because I'm pulling up to get my plate.
I'm just waiting on pasta. That's it.
Oh, the meat.
It's right here.
The meat is done already.
Yeah, the pastas are done. Show them the pasta.
I didn't expect it to be done so quickly.
I did it earlier.
He made the food not ready. It's not ready.
It's a
Okay.
pesto
He
Alfredo
made
chicken.
pasta Alfredo for him to take to work with.
Oh, okay.
He's also smoking some chicken. That's gonna be for tomorrow.
That's what I was talking about.
That's gonna be for tomorrow because he just finished putting the last of it on. He couldn't put it on until he took the peppers off.
You done with this part? All right, throw this out. You gonna say-
With the all of it can be thrown out.
So how are you preserving those peppers? Are you canning them? Are you freezing them? The smoked ones.
Oh, I'm gonna dehydrate them and grind them. I thought you were talking to someone in the chat. I was like, where? What?
I'm
Who?
talking to you.
Nope, I'm gonna grind them down. Have some smoked pepper powder. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them separate. I have a feeling that once they've all been dehydrated and shriveled up, they're gonna.
How you like your X class?
I have a feeling that once they're all dehydrated and shriveled up, they're gonna look alike, which means that it'll just all be together. One thing.
Gonna look alike, but they're gonna probably be so it's not gonna be as much, and then you're gonna be like, I'm just doing one container.
And that's another thing. We did those hatch chilies, all those hatch chilies, and got like that much pepper.
I have now I have that half pint jar, but I did some for my cousin. One of my cousins, we had a family reunion this year. We were talking and we realized that we both have a love for hot peppers. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna send you some. And I bet you think I was just talking. And I'm gonna call her mom and get her address because she lives in Georgia, I believe. But I was able to get one of the small jars for
Nice.
Dehydrated peppers. These are hot. I don't remember what all is in here, but when I tell you I couldn't breathe in my own house because I was choking. I know there's some. I think there's Ghost in here. There's cayenne. There's jalapeno. What else is in here? Serrano. Most of them ones I got from Home Depot when I went there and got all those peppers are in here. Scotch bonnet, because I did take some of mine that I had from last year and mixed it in here. So last year I had the Scotch bonnet, the jalapeno.
My Scotch bonnet never came up.
I have Scotch bonnet out there right now.
They never came up.
I don't want to can. I have all the pieces except the canner.
I do have an applesauce video. We actually did it live, me and Gina. And I think I have an apple pie filling video.
And yeah, I did a caramel apple,
and we did apple butter
jam,
and
with the apples diced up in it. That we did that live.
I
did caramel apple. We had 3 different kinds because Lydia
real
did that
thing, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like the real thing. You reminded me.
Mm-hmm. So you could do a couple different things with those apples. And like I said, we did that on this channel live. We did the caramel apple jam, applesauce, not applesauce, apple butter, apple butter. I'm sure you could do applesauce.
We didn't do applesauce. We did apple butter.
We did apple butter.
That's right.
I still have a jar right next to me. This is the apple butter. You see how it's just like yeah.
It's good. It's good. All the butters are good.
Yeah. And I think that one, no, this isn't the apple butter. I lied. What is this?
Is that the peach butter? Did we do peach butter?
No, this is, because I see peppers in it. This is festive jam. This was my leftovers.
David said send that to him.
Now I ain't sending you this one. I'll send, this one is open.
I think he means the apple butter.
Oh, I'm out of that. That caramel apple one or the apple butter? I got something I can send you. Let's just say that. I got to go through my jellies and jams. I don't have a lot of them right now, but I do have some. I can tell you I only had that caramel apple one. I think I sent some. I know I sent some to Angela Gardening Delight. She tasted it in her video. If y'all haven't
hilarious
seen Angela's taste testing video of the jams and jellies I sent her, please do. If you just need
a laugh.
If you're having a bad day, just go over there and look at that video. It's amazing.
We do have it all, David.
Last season we were canning crazy. I had so many different types of jams and jellies. And then we were also swapping them between each other because Tia did a habanero. Was it pineapple habanero?
Peach
habanero. I did a watermelon jalapeno with the watermelon from the garden, David. I took one of my sugar babies. I cleaned it out, took all the seeds out, juiced it, and used it to make me some jelly. And added some chopped up jalapenos from the garden to it.
David, you did some apple butter? I don't know where it's at.
Oh, I did the Jay sent me lemons. Yep, I keep dehydrated lemons on my counter now.
Oh, yep, I got some dehydrated lemons, oranges over there. I don't know where the apple butter is.
And then I just put them in teas and stuff. They rehydrate. Yes, dehydrate them lemons, fam. Do that. You'll have lemons forever.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could afford a freeze dryer. That's just out of my. I shouldn't say could. Wish I could, because if I just can't. It ain't something I want that badly.
Same.
Because there's probably things that I paid that kind of money for, but that ain't gonna be one of them.
Same. Same.
As much as I like gadgets,
I would need some type of incentive or deep discount or something.
I bet you could do that. Lemon juice is used in a lot of canning recipes, so I'm sure you can can it.
I ate it. We ate the apple butter. That's why I don't know where it's at.
Listen,
it's gone.
That's the thing through these. I think I got 2 minutes. We go through these jams and jellies fairly quickly. Both y'all got that bread stopping. I said, listen, I don't. Let's start there before I finish what I was about to say. But what I said is, I don't want it that bad. I am really picky about what I let my money go to when it's something that's pricey. I don't want it that bad. It has to be something I really, really want. And even then, I try to save up for it. And being on here, I want to try to get somebody to sponsor.
That part.
Listen, TT been working on that.
That part. David, if I make more apple butter, which I will because I don't know where it's at and it was good.
Mhm.
So I'll have to send you some. And we did a cheat for our apple butter. We started with applesauce.
Mhm.
Cut down on the time.
Maker. It is, but I don't want to work. That's the thing. When I get the stuff I get it for my fun. My fun. I don't want to work to supply demand. I don't want to do
I
it.
gave her purse back.
She
She got
didn't. When she
her
gave it back to me, it wasn't nothing in it. Unicorn lady. She just gave me the purse. We'll sponsor each other. Okay.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Mm-mm. But like things like a dehydrator or the canner stuff, now those don't bother me so much to let the money go on.
Gina, did you check and see if your thing got delivered or what was going on with it?
They tried to deliver it.
They
Ain't nobody.
did.
Ain't nobody in that building because it's the weekend, so they gonna just keep trying. They tried again today.
They'll do it Monday. I think mine comes on Monday.
I don't know why I took that off. I meant to just.
Is yours done already?
Yep.
I'm done with
I was
you.
surprised y'all couldn't hear it. Making it almost sounded like my regular one, my pressure canner. It was like the whole
Mine
time.
is boiling, so we're gonna start it. The timer. I will be doing jams because I'm out. Fig and strawberry. My favorite is the strawberry lemon marmalade.
Mm-hmm. I actually think I still have what we didn't. What kind did we do? I think I still have marmalade, and I do have cranberry sauce. I still have
I
that.
remember that.
That might be the most of it. I looked into doing fig once, Lady Dagger, and it was a lot to it. And I was like, maybe I'm just not. I've seen people do it online that it's not that many steps to, but when I look in the canning book, it was a lot.
I don't like figs.
Hey, I
Hi,
do.
Miss Shirley.
Hey, Miss Shirley. In the bushes. All right. Yes, rest up.
Yes, rest.
Yes, I saw your thumbnails already out. I'm like, I can't wait to hear all about the trip. Yes, I had pineapple jam. It's good.
Country Line Orchard in the Hobart. I looked it up. Were you in? Was it Gina's live yesterday?
Yep, it was.
I said I'm 2 hours away.
Mm-hmm. Which means I'm 4 hours away. That's a
But we
lot.
have like a I guess you call it Apple Festival in September every year because Johnny Appleseed. So it's called the Johnny Appleseed Festival, and they have the best caramel corn, and we always get the caramel corn, root beer, homemade root beer, and something else, apple cobbler. And they usually have the apples by the bushels, and I've gotten them before. I don't like peeling them things.
Yeah.
And I got the peeler slicer thingamajig.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's over there in the corner. No, ma'am. I do not like it.
And I was gonna ask you, Lady Dagger, do you are you getting apples off of your own tree? Becky from Acre Homestead, this was a couple years ago. I remember seeing her take the apples. She had the little thing to peel them, and she had, made like I think she made like apple pie filling, and then she would take the peels and the core and steam it and made apple cider.
Ooh.
She had like this one of those steamer things. It had two parts to it. It had a part where that went, and then the juices dripped down into the bottom part. And
Come here.
Cider.
I'll be right back.
I was like, that's a way to use all of that apple. Like she did not waste none of it. Do they have kettle corn? Kettle chips are good. Mm-hmm.
They do have kettle corn, David. Actually, you can see them making it there, and they're using those big cast iron kettles.
Oh yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
Your Kodak.
Hey, growing my own. I want Fig Jim, just can't get
They
enough of
got
them
my
at the
own.
same time. Yeah, bro. It's coming for you though. You about to be overloaded in figs with having all those different varieties. Got to be overloaded. Because I saw Tina can up some. And I know like some people, like a lot of our elders in the community, they've been canning since they can remember. They grew up doing it. So they
Yep.
have ways that aren't so much in our books, but it's the way that they've always done it and they're all fine. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so the way I saw Tina can some fig, and I was like, well, that was way simpler than what they showed in the canning book. But like I said, that's easier for those who are used to doing it.
That's what I did. Pear preserves out the canning book, and those steps. I said I will never do those again.
Mm-hmm.
I had to like let it sit overnight and just. I'm not doing all that.
Don't ask us what, David.
Brooke said,
What did
I
what did
want
Brooke
fig
say?
jam, just can't get enough
Oh,
at the time. And I think that's what David was responding to. Well, don't ask
oh,
these two. You're right.
see,
I don't
I
like
don't
stuff with
mind
a
you
bunch of
leaving,
stuff.
but those who came in late, don't be looking at what's happening in there. Because I know y'all can see it every time I lean back. I see it. That's all the stuff I've been harvesting. It's just sitting in there in baskets. There's onions, there's potatoes, there's
I didn't
tomato.
notice until you said something.
It's sticking out like a sore thumb to me because I can see it in my
I didn't
reflection.
even notice it.
Uh,
Yeah, Brooke, you can do a live.
yes, absolutely.
Especially now that fall is coming up.
Hmm.
I want to do soups, some more meats,
Yes,
get that pressure canner back out, but then
yeah.
also doing salsa and tomato sauce. That's a must around here. And Gina, you didn't take any salsa with you.
I forgot, and it was so good, y'all. I was like, and I told Tia more than once. I said, "Don't let me forget my salsa when I leave." She's like, "Oh, okay, put it in da 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 da." I was like,
I was busy.
"Yeah." She was trying to. That's what it was. You told me to put it in a jar, and I was like, "I don't want to take one of your jars." And Lydia was like, "Girl, she got so many jars she can."
She's right. She's right.
Oh, you want? I actually plan. We might listen. We'll see, because I had bought everything to do salsa except for what didn't I get? The tomatoes. I have tomatoes that I grew, but those I like to use for sauce, for pasta sauce. So
Mm-mm.
I grow the Romas, and then I end up freezing it. I had a whole freezer bag that I've harvested. Plus I got a thing in here with a bunch of that's I was gonna go get it, but I'm not. I was gonna go get it. Sure, so y'all know what tomatoes look like, but I got one of those baskets in there. It has the grape tomatoes in there that I harvested because I pulled that plant up, y'all. It was like 6 feet tall. I was over it. I don't know how to make one. Somebody did that on here though. Who
Miss
made one?
Felicia knows. Miss Felicia makes her own
Who
wine.
do? And she comes on here. She's in here, but she comes up here sometimes.
Mhm. I think
And
I know she has videos. I think she has a playlist.
mhm. I just said, I
Um,
know somebody did.
I need to make salsa. And we were talking about that today that I need to make
Yes.
salsa, but I don't make mine from fresh tomatoes. I either get tomatoes that I have canned already or I get store-bought canned tomatoes.
No, I'm not doing my salsa from fresh tomatoes. I don't grow tomatoes for salsa.
I don't. Mm-mm.
I like the fire roasted tomatoes the best.
Those are the
'Cause they give the
best.
salsa the best flavor. Now, what I also do, I think it's in my basement freezer though. I would show it to y'all. When I harvest my hot peppers, mind you, I told you I do a lot of stuff with them hot peppers. I pickle them. I did the cowboy candy. I've done jams. I've dried them and made my own pepper flakes. All the things. I also will dice up them for preparation for when I'm going to make salsa. And then I
Mhm.
just put them in a freezer bag, freeze them, and then when I'm ready to make my salsa, all I have to do is dump it in there. And I label them based on the type of peppers that's in there. So I have one that's like just a hot, and then I have one that I have that's like hotter because it has like all the heat in it, the habanero, the scotch bonnet,
Mhm.
all that. So
Mhm.
I know when I get ready to use that one, I need to like tread lightly, like kind of add it, taste, and see how. Because I like mine to taste like something. I don't want it to just taste like fire,
Mhm.
but
We
I
need
do
to
like.
do it sooner because
I agree.
I got that salsa mix from Azure.
Hmm.
And I'm curious to see how it compares to Mrs. Wage.
I am prepared whenever you are to do it because I have everything I need for salsa. The only thing I need to do is get my tomatoes, and I can get that whenever you're ready to do salsa.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we
I'm
could do
always
that
down
next.
for
I
salsa.
would be okay with that.
I love me some salsa. Didn't I just
Listen,
do salsa?
we did salsa twice after the season last year, and I've gone through all my salsa. We did a peach
I
salsa and we did a regular salsa, and then
but
Tia did
I
a
did
salsa
it
again
again
after that.
because
Yeah,
remember it must have been like in the spring, the start of
we
the spring.
did.
Remember my neighbor came over and brought me
Yep,
all those
yep,
things, those tomatoes.
and
So
them
it would have been
blueberries.
just what, May?
Yep,
That
you
salsa
did.
gone. It's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was for Cinco de Mayo. It was
Yep.
gone. It's gone. Ain't got no salsa.
Me too. Brooke. I have cherry, grape. I froze my aromas. I'll freeze them until I'm ready to process them.
I need to freeze because these ones over here. Remember, I asked you if I should throw them away. Um,
Mm-mm. I freeze them. And
I
then
need to.
when I get ready to process them, I just cook them down.
Yeah.
And I don't prefer to do it this way. I've done it once. Um, when you freeze them, what I have learned, because what I did once, I'm gonna start there first. What I did once is I put it all in the crock pot from the freezer and let them cook down with the skin on it and just puree everything. But when you cook with it, you will get bits of skin in your dishes, and it's not that great to have bits of skin in there. What I learned is when you freeze them, I sit them out and let them begin to thaw. And literally, just like when you blanch them, the skin pulls right off.
I was just about to say that too. That when you
And
freeze them, you do not have to do the whole blanching thing.
nope, I literally can pull the skins right off
Mm-hmm.
and then dump the rest of the tomato into
Mm-hmm.
my crock pot. Pull the skin off.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm going to do the crock pot this time. It just takes way too long to cook it down. I'll probably just do it in my big stock pot on the stove and let them cook down because they are very watery.
Yep.
You know, tomatoes just have a lot of water in them, period.
Mm-hmm.
And so you want to cook a lot of that out because I don't like my sauce like real runny. I like it a little thick.
Mm-hmm. I'm impatient, and I usually don't. I don't wait long enough to let it cook down. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll put some tomato paste in it when I go to cook it.
yeah, I've done that too. Lady Dagger, listen, the story of me and Tia's life. She was like, salsa does not last in her home.
It
The
don't.
story of our
It
life.
don't.
And
It.
this is the interesting part, guys. I'm the only one who eats it in my house. And we was canning up pints, the pints, not no little things. No, I would sit and eat some chips and salsa, and
Yep.
that is a good time for me. And I
And
put it on.
see, and that's what I don't need, because when I made it that last time, I think I ate like chips and salsa for like a week straight. I was so swole from the salt, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So swole. Worth it.
See, David, that's how Tia likes hers. She likes the thick and chunky. I like
Mhm.
the restaurant style, so I kind of blend mine down. I like that blended, but I don't like onion, so I can't see it. I have to have the onion blended down.
Thick and chunky. Thick and chunky. Miss Felicia says she has a playlist, but it's not hers. It's Miss Crafts. Miss Crafts does a lot of wine as well.
Oh, okay.
Great for beginning winemaker.
I have no jars left.
Boiling water.
Now I'm actually out of my canned beef. I have one pot roast left in the jar. I still have a few canned chickens, but I'm out of the beef. The not the roast beef. Because in the wintertime it come in handy. I was doing beef and noodles. I was doing all kind of stuff with that beef. I guess I could take mine out the canner because it's gonna cool off. I just hadn't gotten it.
They will settle back down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They just rise up to the top, but they will settle.
I'm surprised ain't none of these popped yet.
Oh, they will.
I know, but they haven't yet. So the first one I took out was just the brine. Those are my carrots. And pickles. Yeah, I did the pickles. I still have some pickles from the last season when I did them. But my daughter comes over here just for these. She will take my pickles because she loved pickles, and she was like, "Ooh, these is." She thought they were the best pickles she ever had.
So I have 2 jars of the dill
And the green beans.
pickles, 3 jars of okra, and then 2 jars of the sweet pickles.
Yeah, I have 2 jars of dill pickles, 1 jar of dill green beans, and 1 dill carrots. And what I should have put in there is some of the crisper things that's supposed to help keep the crunch.
Gina.
I forgot about that. I do
I
have those.
forgot too, and I got some right. Gina.
So they probably won't keep that, but we'll see. Maybe they will. But either way, they still be good. But the crisper, the canny stuff is it's called something crisp. Uh-oh, can you still see me?
Crisp, I think.
I thought I pushed something. Yeah. I don't like cooked carrots. I typically don't either, but I heard yes. I heard that the pickled ones are good, bro. That's the only why I did it. I don't typically care for mine cooked either. I like them fresh. And the funny thing is with cucumber, I like them both ways. I would do cucumbers. I could eat them pickled or fresh. Of course, I don't cook my cucumbers, but yeah.
I'm not a big fresh cucumber
It does.
person.
It does great growing my own. It works just as well as water bath.
And it's faster.
It's faster. It comes to pressure faster, much faster. Which is why I have it. Lydia got sick of my stuff taking forever to come to pressure.
I think someone said, "Where's Lydia?"
Working. She's not at work now, but she's working at the
Yeah, she's in bed.
Yep. Oh, why my phone did not notify me? And I told it to. What is this? Oh, one just popped.
Hi, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
How you doing?
Hold on, y'all. This thing is not doing what I needed to do.
These smoked peppers that are sitting right here smell so good. I'm like, what am I smelling? That smoke is coming through. He did a good job.
Huh?
I said he did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
They smell so smoky. Yeah, they're just all gonna get dehydrated into one.
Good
What
night, bro.
Night, bro.
Jumping in. Are you broke? If you still here, are you going live? Is this your Sunday? It is your Sunday. Yep, you did Broke After Dark this week. Never mind.
So nice to be home here. I'm surviving.
Mm-mm. But yeah, y'all, that's how easy and simple.
Gina, you got music going on in the background?
That is my husband in the basement.
In the bass, I'm done. That's like Marcus just opened the door and I was like, what's all that noise? Why does it have to be so loud? And he just forgot he was making pasta. I'm turning this off. He just did, he be doing stuff. He be doing stuff.
Mm-mm. Wait a minute.
What?
I was looking at something. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, did I put that out on there? Okay. But yeah.
So Ball had these cute little, says honeybee jars.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little bumblebee on it.
That's cute.
I don't know if you can see it.
Where'd you find those? Wally World?
Meyer.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. I was on the Ball website and I saw it and I was like, oh, those are cute. And then Meyer had them.
Yeah.
Cute. I ain't canning in these. Something gonna go in here. Some lemon or something. I don't know. These aren't canning jars. But you can. It says you can can in them. But it just has a little like a bumblebee and like little honeycomb.
Mm-hmm. I like when they have something a little different about the jars. Like these are those what do they call them? Where they have a little pattern on it.
Quilted.
Yes, the quilted. I like when I see those because I'm like, it just gives it a make me feel like I'm doing something.
I have some purple ones.
You never know, David. He's talking about Wally World wouldn't have.
They
them.
might.
You never know. I don't typically go there, so her saying Myers was even better for me. Because I was gonna say I would never see it at Wally World because I don't go there usually.
This says the collector's edition, 1923 to 1933. And right now they're in my cabinet, like I got spices in them. But they're like
Now, where'd you find the purple?
These were at Kroger.
Oh, okay.
Another little, it was a 4-pack.
I got 2 pops.
I haven't heard anything pop.
I just heard another one over here. I'm giving them green beans like a week. They better get nice and flavorful because I want to try them.
That's what I'm gonna do with them pickles. They're not gonna sit and wait for. They not.
I'm gonna
They
try
not.
them because I hear people talk about them so much, and I've even seen where people's kids love them. So I want to try them.
Let me know what you think.
I will. They tend to be at smaller shops. Yeah. Now Myers is actually big. I know it's not everywhere, but it's if when we tier them in our heads, it's Walmart down here, then Meyer, then Target.
For the Meyer that I go to, well, you were out there. It's more like Amish country, more
Mhm.
where it's more rural, getting out that way. It's only around the corner from my house, but it's more out there. So here in town, they tend to have more of the canning stuff.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. What you say, Tupac?
I made some peach peel jelly, but my video what
You can
did
flip
you
it. You can flip it, grow on my own. I just literally did that today. So I don't know what you're using to edit your video and what you're using to record your video. So like I record on my phone and I knew what I was recording. I was recording upside down. I just couldn't set my the camera up any better way. So I recorded it to see if I would be able to flip it, and I could. I could not. I could flip it, and I could switch it so that say what I was showing showed up on the wrong side. I could do that as well.
Mhm,
And when I figured that out, I was like, "Oh, we just gonna record this upside down. And
mhm.
I'll fix it in post," as they would say.
I've done that too. Was it your video for Humble Stewards?
It is. I
Yeah,
haven't posted it. I haven't even edited it yet.
I've
But
done
yeah,
that because it's like, well, I'm here and I need the camera to see what I'm seeing, but I can't
exactly. I was
put
trying
it
to show
off.
what I was doing. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was the whole
So
thing.
I've done that. We just gonna record upside down.
And I flipped it.
Hmm.
Yes.
All right, so I think we're gonna call it an early night
Yeah.
if that's cool
I'll
with
be
you.
looking for your jelly video though. How you did
Yeah,
it with peach peel.
I'm really curious to see that, and I bet it's good. Yeah, I'm down for salsa next week because I need some.
Uh, Psalms is trying to say hi to Grow My Own and Teresa. For whatever reason, it's not allowing her to comment in the chat anymore. I don't know if it's on her end. I don't think we've done
That's
anything.
weird.
But she wanted to make sure she let you know that she said hi. She sent me a
She's
text.
so sweet.
I was like,
Oh,
yes. But oh, you already posted it, but it's upside down. Okay. I know he is, David. I got him playing in my ear. I'm in there. I didn't know until he didn't decide until later, or else I would have known that he was. Um, you're welcome, Sam. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not. I hope it's just it fixes itself.
I don't see her being timed out or anything.
Hello. That she said hello because she usually speaks to everyone in the chat, and it wouldn't let her chat. It's not letting her chat, so she wanted to make sure she told you hello, Teresa, and growing my own. I'm getting the same thing error when I say hi to Teresa. Really? It's not letting them say hi to you, Teresa. Hey, you Grow. How you doing? You done missed everything, girl. Catch it in the replay though. It was just pickling. Look, y'all know. I know you be. I know you probably pickle because you be over there making all those different vinegars. So you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're already doing that. Yeah, you girl Roby, she makes all kind of different kind of vinegars and comes back and lets you know what she thinks of them. Hey Tara, how are you?
Hey, Tara.
It may be her phone. It might be, but
I
Unicorn
think
Lady is
so.
doing it to her too. YT playing games, exactly, Miss Felicia.
I don't know
Uh,
what the deal is.
I can see your comments, Teresa, so they can. I think they can see you. But yeah, but we can't. We can't. Well, we did. We pickled some things today. Um, you Ro and Tara.
Mm-hmm.
Tia did some pickles and some okra, and I did some pickles and carrots and green beans.
Mm-hmm. Easy peasy.
Peasy lemon squeezy. Look, we already done.
Hey, bean juice. Yeah, we done. We've been done for a minute.
Yes.
We've been done for a
Pickling
minute.
is quick candy. It's quick
Yeah.
candy. And I'm interested in these green beans because I've heard so much about it in different parts of YouTube. I've heard people talk about them, and I'm like, I want to try them. They call them dilly beans,
Mm-hmm.
dilled, pickled, and I'm excited to try it. I can't wait. And if I like them, I'm gonna be buying some more. I'm gonna have to go to the farmers market and buy like a whole bunch of green beans so I can pickle them up.
Mm-hmm. Um, let me know if Tristan likes them too.
If what?
Tristan likes them. The baby. What's the
I know
face?
who you're talking about. You gonna say the baby? I know who you was. He don't like nothing. He's a typical toddler. His mama might like it because she loves pickled stuff.
Uh-huh.
But he'll probably want to try it.
I
And
mean,
he'll
he
be
liked
like,
that watermelon you grew.
oh, he loves watermelon, but he loves a lot of fruits. He
Mm-hmm.
loves grapes and apples.
Bananas. We know he
Banana.
liked bananas.
You know what though? And I told Destiny, I said, I think I'm the reason he likes bananas so much. Something I didn't do with my own children because you live and you learn and you grow. But I didn't make foods for my children. But when my grandson was born, I had learned so much about different stuff. I was like, I'm going to make his foods that he gets introduced to. So his first three foods that he was introduced to was banana, sweet potato, and green beans. And I pureed them up, and that's what he would have for. Yeah, I would take fresh ingredients, puree them, and that's what he ate. And to this day, the boy, I keep bananas in my house because when he comes to Gigi's house, he wants a banana.
Look at that. Because I've heard him. I just want a banana.
He just come in here and get it. He knows where they're at now. He just comes in, and I'm like, did you even ask? Yes, you can have a banana. But yes, he loves bananas. But when it comes to other things, he just can be really like even meats, everything. He's just really picky,
Mm-hmm.
very picky.
I want some ramen. Is it too late to order some ramen? I don't know why I thought about that just now.
Would your place be open this late? It's 10:30.
I'm not driving out there.
Mm.
My place might be open, but I'm not driving out there. No, ma'am. But I'm about to look for me something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go.
All
I
right.
can 2 jars of dilly beans just to see if I would like them. Let us
That's
know.
what I'm doing. I'm canning them to see if I like them. If I do, I'm doing more. Yes. I can't wait to try them. Growing my own. If I remember, I'll do like a video of me trying them. And then I want you to let me know what you thought. I want to know what you thought. I'm going to try to give it a little bit to get the flavor really infused in them. But I'm hoping it's really good because I will can up more. That would
I'm
be a
not going
great
to give mine a little bit.
snack. Would you say?
I'm not going to give mine a little bit. I was already thinking about opening them tomorrow.
I have pickles, so I ain't worried about the pickles.
I don't
I
have.
have pickles still from last year because I pickled so much because I had so many cucumbers.
I have pickles from last year.
Mm-hmm. And my daughter took a lot of them. I still have pickles. I don't have a lot left, but I probably have. There go another one. So I got 3. I have at least 3 or 4 jars of pickles left from last season. Yes.
Good
Have
night,
a great
Teresa.
night.
All right, you
Have a-
guys, we're about to go. Thanks for sticking around. Good night.